Hey, we just wrapped up our latest webinar and I want to show you my post-event ritual for squeezing every bit of value out of that recording. This is the exact system I use to turn one live session into dozens of pieces of social content without losing my momentum. My first step is always uploading the raw replay to YouTube, but before I hit publish, I need a searchable and clear description. Instead of writing it from scratch, I run the video through Vizard to get a concise summary of the main points. Vizard creates a tidy recap that I can quickly polish into a professional YouTube description with timestamps and helpful links. That little bit of extra polish makes the video feel much more professional while saving me hours of manual writing. Once the replay is live, the real fun starts. I turn that long-form session into bite-sized micro-content. I upload the recording to Vizard and let the AI automatically surface the most engaging clips, practical tips, and aha moments. It doesn't just chop the video randomly, it finds the natural beats and transitions where people are most likely to pay attention. For this webinar, we got golden clips about why chasing virality is a bad KPI and how consistency is about more than just daily posting. These clips are perfect because they are tight, shareable, and offer actual value to founders and marketers. Inside the editor, I do a quick preview to trim the length if needed, or simply adjust the caption box so it doesn't cover the speaker. Those in editor caption controls are a massive game changer for avoiding the endless cycle of exporting and re-importing files. Once the clip looks perfect, I export it at high definition to save a copy for our brand account and one for my personal LinkedIn. Captions are the next stop, and while Vizard is surprisingly accurate, I always skim them to fix any industry jargon or specific names. I use that same text as the foundation for my LinkedIn post by adding a conversational intro and pasting the highlights below. I also create a content packet for my co-host Saba so she can post without any confusing back and forth communication. Vizard lets me pull quote-worthy lines and format them into beautiful templates where I can swap in her headshot and match our brand colors. Then, I just drop those ready-to-post assets into a shared folder, and she is good to go. What I love most is how the tool filters out all the filler words, ums, and dead air, making the clips feel punchy and ready for social. After I export the short videos, I assemble the captions, picking the ones that sound most like me and adding a little personal touch. People connect with human details, so I often include a quick anecdote about how we tested our own content strategies. For co-branded content, I also create slightly longer cuts to showcase our conversation dynamics, which the algorithm loves. Finally, I upload the clip files, caption text, and quote images to the content calendar to schedule everything for the coming weeks. Instead of juggling multiple platforms and spreadsheets, I can set my publish cadence once and stop babysitting the process. I've tried other competitors that promise auto-clipping, but they often charge per export or have clunky, unreliable interfaces. Vizard gives me the full loop from editing to scheduling without needing 3 different subscriptions and endless copy-paste work. Back to the routine. Once scheduled, I send a short recap newsletter to our webinar registrants with the biggest takeaways. I include a 1-paragraph summary, the full replay link, and 2 clips so they can easily refresh their memory. One detail I never skip is creating thumbnails, because they are low-effort, high-impact assets for increasing click-through rates. If you plan smart, a single webinar can easily feed 6 to 8 weeks of social media content. Always label your exports clearly and keep a shared folder organized by episode so you can find any clip in under 30 seconds. Ultimately, if you are running webinars but don't have an automated clipping and scheduling tool, you are leaving posts on the table. If you want speed, consistency, and a truly sane process, having one platform that ties everything together makes all the difference. If you found this useful, leave a comment with the part of your post-webinar production that makes you cringe the most. I'll try to cover those pain points in the next video, so keep an eye out for that and see you next time.